action. We're in the Motor City, where the Pistons are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the Clippers head back to Los Angeles after today's contest.
And when these two teams meet, it doesn't matter what the standings look like. They are out for blood in this one.
Well, this has been fun. Rivals going at it. And when they play, even in the regular season, it takes on a playoff feel.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all three levels.
Pass to Ivy. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. His three-pointer's off the mark. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Driving inside.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
He gets it in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Ivy. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. The Pistons keeping it alive, a new 14. Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a three. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Harden with it. Duran picks him up. And stolen by Thompson. Cunningham up top. Outside for Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Yeah, passing is truly one of the strengths of Cunningham's game, even when he's already inside the paint.
Now, here's Dunn. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Harden hits them both. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Duran, no good.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Pistons trailed by 3. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Robinson's got 5 points so far. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Pistons making a change here. Clippers leading by 5. In the corner, Collins with it. With the drive. And finished off by Collins.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
Thompson outside. Thompson is double. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now, here is Harden. He has 6. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Fires from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Lays it up and banks it in. Stewart's got his second bucket of the night.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Here's Leonard. Thompson with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
Harden surveying the D. Collins wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions.
Make some noise for your Frank dance crew.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Yeah, Cunningham keeping others involved. A true catalyst for this offense.
It's stolen by Cunningham. All alone. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And it's slammed in by Jones.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Stolen by Brogdon. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's Beal. Still scoreless. Jones, no luck. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, well, they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Pass to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And the defense can't let Harris get that comfortable on those types of shots. He's a very reliable mid-range shooter.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside, Beal. Shoots over LeVert. Beal can't get it to go.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. Isaiah Stewart has been on display for the Pistons. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Shot clock at 5. LeVert with a wide open look. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Harden outside. Pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
The vision that Harden has displayed over his career, simply elite.
Now Harris. Driving to the basket. And slam dunk by Harris. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
There's a screen by Collins. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Harris.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Jenkins. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers trail. Outside Collins. What a jam!
Wow.
What a jam!
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
Pass to Jenkins. And stolen by Dunn. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back over to you, Kevin.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Leonard in the paint. Kawhi gets it done. So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done and build around defense.
Great example.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Jenkins with it. Still without a basket. Good on the three-point shot.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Lopez a screen. Outside Leonard. Here goes Kawhi. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
And stolen by Dunn. Jumps up. And Dunn with the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
In the corner, Harden. There's a screen by Collins. Shoots from the line. Rebound by the Pistons. Now, here's Ivy. Pass to LeVert. Clock at 6. Back to Ivy. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Clippers leading by 4. Harden right side. Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Harden. Another shot. No good off the front iron. So it's Detroit now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Robinson for 3. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is Durant showing you his #1 strength. This is one of the top offensive rebounders in this league.
Pass to Beal from past the arc. Durant pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jalen Duren has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Jenkins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. On the wing, Harden. 8 points for him. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Jenkins. And Jones sends it back. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Detroit making a switch here. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. The 19-foot shot. And yes, it's good. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
Here's Harden. Back to Jones. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And that one falls for Jones. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Pass to Dermanenko. 5 on the clock. A three from Bogdanovich. Rebound, Detroit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's the kind of athlete Cunningham is. He gets up fast and throws it down.
And Jones has it in the corner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Jones has got 10 points.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And Cunningham answers right back with a three of his own.
Pass to Beal. Fires for three. LeVert grabs the miss. The Pistons leading. Here's Cunningham. And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, it's a street fight out there, and that's exactly how Duran likes to play.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Brogdon hasn't made one yet. And here is Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons lead by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Cunningham. Duran a screen. Poked away. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Harden. Harden finishes at the other end.
You can't afford to lose Harden in transition. He's too talented at taking advantage of those situations.
Ivy with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Cunningham gets the bucket. 15 points for Cade Cunningham.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Outside Robinson. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Duran. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Clippers leading. Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Robinson's got 7 points in the game.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Tim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then, after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
Tries the spin move. Cunningham for three. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Duran slams it in.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duran focused and flushing it home.
Pass to Harden. Takes a three. It's off target. He is 4 of 9 from the field.
Well, after nailing the first three out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Harden left side. Lopez a screen. Shoots over Duran. It's blocked.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out a brick wall around the rim.
And Duran slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Harden outside. The kick out to Lopez. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys?
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Robinson for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he sinks the second. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Sasser. Pass to Stewart. Back to Sasser. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jenkins. Stolen by Harden. Brogdon inside the line. It's rebounded by Jenkins.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Stewart a screen. Here's the three. The shot that time not on target.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Stolen by Dermanenko. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Comes past LeVert. Harris up top. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Yeah, Harris has that big, strong frame, and he knows how to overpower even tight defense.
Back to Harden. Harden attacking. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And one of the top scorers in the game. Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Clippers trail by 3. Brogdon with it. Outside Beal for the tie. Nailed from 3-point land. Beal's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Jenkins. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here are the Clippers. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. It's Beal at the elbow. Jones, no one around him. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Driving the lane. Harris inside. 6 points for him. That one drops for him. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Beal from long range gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 1. Pass to Harris. .103 left to play in the 3rd. Count it. 10 points for him.
Yeah, finding a way. That's what Harris does.
And here is Beal to the inside. And the basket by Dermanenko. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Harris. Harris draws the double. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And Tobias Harris is just a team-first player.
And here's Bogdanovich. No good on the three.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Stewart in the corner. And another three for Detroit.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's Detroit. They're up by 5. We'll get... Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. There's the three. They get it back. Done outside. Takes the three. No good. Shot missing. Pistons leading by 5. Now Sasser. Now Stewart. Lopez covering. Now here's Jenkins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Clippers trail by 5. And here is Dunn. Harden outside. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Sasser. Here's LeVert. Stewart in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And the Pistons another three.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Kicks it out to Collins. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
And you can just see their confidence is growing.
Harris outside. Down low. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Harden outside. Pass to Lopez. Back to Harden. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Sasser with it. Harris looking it over. Off target from outside. Clippers trail by 3. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, "This would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys."
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Harden going inside, and the jam by Harden.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Shot's good by Duren. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The Clippers trail. Now Leonard. In the corner, Collins with it. And then Collins slams it in.
So this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Lopez with the ball. Duren picks him up. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And let's face it, James Harden, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons this league has ever seen, still has got the skills. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Cunningham on the wing. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Now, here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. High, arcing shot. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Yeah, the clock was winding down, but Cunningham kept his composure.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Dermonenko. Lays it up off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Cunningham drives in. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
There is zero fear in Duren. That is a huge bucket for his team.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Free throw, no good for Duren.
Well, you talk about using your size. Jalen Duren's focus is always on exactly that. He's on the floor looking for blocks, boards, and inside offensive production. Anywhere his physicality can give him an edge.
Leonard. And the layup is off. The Pistons trail it. Cunningham. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
And there's the dunk.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
And here's Cunningham. With the teardrop. And the crafty layup. Good.
Well, that's Cade Cunningham, the guy you want with the ball in big spots.
Screen by Leonard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now Collins finishes inside on the nice dish.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
With the floater. Cleared away by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 3-point lead. The shot is off.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Count the basket.
He has got ice in his veins. Cunningham once again being counted on in the clutch.
Now Leonard. Here's Terminenko. Outside Leonard. Lets loose a three. And it misses.
It's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Cunningham. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
The nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Durant. And stolen by Leonard. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
Duran a screen. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Well, Cunningham is confident running these sets. He just knows how to break down the defense.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throw.
Cunningham with it. Fires the three. He's off from 3.
Nice to hit there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks.